And hello there. Okay, so we're starting a little early. I know that doesn't quite make up for my last two late Saturdays. But we are here back in Space Engineers after a new update. If you haven't read the patch notes yet, one big thing I'm very excited about is on the doors, you no longer need to aim directly at the control panels to actually use a door. I am very, very, very happy about that. That bugged me to no end that the doors were not a little more friendly to use, especially while running through a ship. So, that's a happy new thing that we get to play with. And today I have a little bit of a sad announcement. So, this will be the last Thursday stream for Space Engineers. So, patch day, yes, it's fun, it's exciting, we get new toys to play with. The downside of patch day, unfortunately, is that we also very often get new bugs to play with. Anybody who's been watching the series has noticed that playing on the dedicated server here, especially playing during patch day, we have lost quite a few rovers. So I've rebuilt Chariot today. Or Chariot. Harriet the Chariot, I've rebuilt her today. So that you don't have to watch me complete yet another rover. And what we're trying to do is find ourselves enough resources to get off this silly moon. We're going to get up into space, and then Saturdays we are going to continue with the regular scheduled Space Engineer stream. We'll meet up with Sir Darmok, who's already left the planet, and we'll start up in space. We'll escape the moon here, and then get some things going on in space. So as promised in the early streams before I started my own base, and I was actually working with Destroyer and Darmok, we will be building a wheel-based launching mechanism. So scary, scary thought, gonna need lots of iron and nickel for that. But I made a promise, we're gonna do a pitching machine style, or at least a moving treadmill style launching device to get myself into space here. So we'll see how badly that fails when we gather enough resources. So I've mentioned here that Thursdays will no longer be Space Engineers. For any of you interested, what I'm hoping to do is I have a project in the back of my mind for quite a long time of building a small game of my own. I play a few games, I finally wanted to create one. So, I've got my tools ready, I've got Blender all set up, and I'll be tweaking a few things in it over the next couple of days. I'll be making sure I have the latest version of Unreal Engine 4 running, and I hope to be building a space flight game. So, that's going to be the new series that'll be uploaded on Thursday. I believe it will be a pre-recorded video and no longer be a stream, but those will update Thursdays. And that series will be named Beer and Techno, fueled by Beer and Techno, because that's how I always work, or at least in the past worked, dealing with user interfaces and scripting, get myself some beer, play some techno, and we're going to start creating. Ooh, that was a big loud noise. So yeah, that'll be what's happening on Thursdays now. Instead of Space Engineers, it's just become a little bit too buggy. Over the last 2 weeks, I have made zero progression. As I've built a vehicle, mined resources, lost a vehicle with every mine, or crashed a desktop after trying to grind down a vehicle and losing all the resources ground away from it. So Thursdays are no longer going to be Space Engineers Day. That'll be reserved for Saturdays. Otherwise, everything is as per the norm. Out here, in space, trying to get some minerals, get off the silly little moon, and then start working towards the end goal of this series, and that is to surmount, or acquire enough materials to build a functioning player-run shipyard. That's the big end goal here. I finally want to build my player-run shipyard. Okay, we're gonna get over here, and we're gonna make sure timer program. Yeah, it was not on. And that is our cargo usage loop there, and the such. Oh, why is it saying 0 cargo used? We should have a bunch of cobalt. Okay, control panel. Timer program loop is running. Oh, well, the update didn't mention that it is modifying something in the programming block. So apparently the LC scripts are not running properly. So let's see if we cannot get that fixed. See if those have been updated yet. So we're gonna edit that. We are going to browse the workshop and find our configurable LEDs. Hit OK. Check code. Perfect. Remember. And now they're booting up. Perfect. I love that guy. He is awesome at keeping his script up to date. Just amazing. Thank you, buddy. Ah, there we go. Some iron. We need that. So I'm not going for the full resource gather, destroy the rocks. Technique today, I'm just trying to get enough resources to get things going so I get off this silly moon. I think wheels and gravity and all that stuff are still acting just a little funky, so let's get back up into space. Also, with getting up into space, that means more vehicle builds. Again, all my vehicle builds on this stream are built from scratch for the open server here. And anything that lasts more than an episode, like Harriet here, will be completed and uploaded as a complete blueprint with its automation to the workshop. But yeah, no pre-built previous designs are being used here. Everything's being built per use on the server. Everything's brand new. Keeps it exciting, keeps it interesting. It's boring to watch being built from blueprints. And the other fun thing is it keeps the errors coming, which always make for good viewing now, don't it? Oh, something I've got to check here. We'll see if, on the stream, my Steam overlay still comes up. No, no more Steam overlay! Thank you! Thank you, Open Broadcasting System, for fixing that little issue. That's really great. Okay. How are we doing? We're at 50%. Okay, we got quite a bit of iron. Yeah, quite a bit of iron. Okay, perfect. Cobalt. Let's keep on moving. Let's see, what do we got over there? That looks like something I've already partially mined. Either that or it's just got stuff on the surface. Ooh, seems that wheels have been tweaked a bit. They don't seem to have quite as much friction as they previously had. Nickel. We're gonna grab some nickel while we're here. Yeah, that's the one thing about Thursdays and why I've decided to no longer be doing this stream on Thursdays. Too many changes really modify how it's all working, and then we get very low kind of efficiency out of what I'm able to do, since it's just rebuilding the same vehicle, mining the same resources over and over and over again, and that is no fun for me, no fun for you viewing. And again, thank you all for viewing. If you've been enjoying the stream, or if you want to see what's going to be happening with a new series fueled by Beer and Techno, where I'll be working on a game project, building a game in Unreal Engine 4, which I've been looking forward to for a while, please feel free to like or subscribe to these videos. Or subscribe to the channel. That way you'll never miss when something's going on. Okay, let's see. What other resources do we have? Yeah, this friction is really up to a lot of gyro steering today. Is this something I've already been at as well? Looks like it may be. Silicon, though. We could use some silicon. Or are we all full up? No, we're only at 60%. We're gonna need some silicon. There we go. Crawl right in there. Do your work, Harriet. I've been very happy with this miner. She's done well. Although with glitches she has blown up just a few times. I figure that's okay. When she's not blowing up, she's working very, very hard. Good job, Harriet. I praise thee. Oh, and another thing. Please let me know in the comments how my microphone sounded. The other night when 50-foot Ant was over, that was last Thursday, I believe, and we had a Space Engineers and Contagion stream fueled by quite a bit of whiskey. Yeah, that's a stream I'm a little bit afraid to watch myself. I haven't seen what all went on. I remember most of it, or at least I believe so. Anyway, my mic got a little messed up, so I'm playing with getting it in the right position again and getting the noise gate set up properly. So please let me know how that's working. If you're getting too much ambient noise in the background, let me know if some of my words are being cut off. I don't know if the noise gate is opening soon enough. I've had to do a lot of tweaking with it, and I don't think I have it quite right yet. So please let me know how it has to be adjusted. That'd be much appreciated. Ooh, looks like another rock over there, or is that just a bush? Those are bushes. Do the bushes now draw further away, or closer, I mean? Seems like they're just gray blobs until I get close. Look up there. Oh, no. Stop. Thank you. Oh, I have more cobalt. I don't need more cobalt. Yeah, either the weighting of some of the blocks, or the friction of the wheel, something is off, because Harriet's sliding around, bouncing a little bit more than usual. Don't quite know what's happening here. Okay, let's see. What is over here? More nickel. Okay, we're good for nickel for now. Where would be our next... Oh, there's two right over there. Yeah, see that she sits in the air just a little longer than she used to. This is the exact same Harriet. Why are you doing this to me, girl? And she's not turning well. Okay, magnesium. Let's get a little bit of magnesium. Who knows, it may come in handy. Plus, you know, we like blowing stuff up around here, so... I should rephrase that. I like blowing stuff up. I do not like it when stuff around me is being blown up. Can you hear that, Harriet? Don't get any ideas. We don't want you disappearing on me again and launching yourself into space. And you know, it wouldn't be so bad if she took me with her when she launched into space. But right now, cockpit blows up, and then... Yeah, just everything everywhere. Not much left of the girl. And wheels floating off in space, because those wheels are just magnificently strong. They can take a beating, that is for sure. Something I learned the other day, folks, if you've been or haven't been watching the stream. So on Saturday, Harriet died again. Okay? Rest in peace, Harriet, but we're going to build you another. So, Harriet died again. I built a small exploration rover. I set up the suspension exactly how I thought I wanted it. It worked really well, except for the core frame of it was made up of cargo containers. And I had no belly shielding. So when I bought it out, those cargo containers died. And you know what happens then? Your whole ship falls apart, because that was the middle piece holding it all together. That was the last thread holding the sweater together, so to speak. Yeah. Oh, we are just about full, so let's get out of there so we aren't wasting magnesium. And let's head on back to base. Okay, where is the base? So we got silver, we got magnesium over there. We've got... base. Okay, behind me. Ooh. Driving over small stones. There we go. We're gonna go this way. I hope this is the... Nope, so it has to be the nuke, or the front base. Oh, yeah. See, she's getting way too much air. No, no, no. Oh, you bitch, Harriet. You're getting way too... You're supposed to be heavier than this. You're way heavier than this the other day. Did we lose a cargo container? We did not. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna slowly limp home like this. Come on. Come on, girl. I guess I should probably put... We got 1 kilometer to go, and we did not lose any cargo containers, thank you. But yeah, she is a lot lighter than she was. Harriet used to handle a lot better than this, so I don't know what Keen has either done to the block weights or how gravity affects the blocks. That was not mentioned in the videos or the patch updates today. Yeah, this new. And you see the leg of when she's hitting the ground and when she's actually steering? That's a little bit worrisome to me, that she's lagging that much. Ooh, come on. Keep that corner up off the ground. I'm using all the gyro power I have to try to lift that one side up. Come on, girl. Limp on home. Limp on home. You know you got a sore paw, but let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Ooh, that is nice. Oh. I was gonna screenshot that moon or planet raising over the horizon there, but apparently that's just a bit slow. Come on. Let's get home. Come on, girl. Come on. Get us home. It's 500 more meters. Don't explode. Or do any other silliness. Kinda gotta treat her like a kid now. It's like, don't make that noise. Or like, annoying noises. You ever had that? A young kid around doing whatever with their face. Like, please stop making that noise. So, of course, they have to make a new, different, completely original, annoying-ass sound to drive you absolutely bonkers. Yeah. Oh. That's nice, and now that last wheel isn't even turning properly. Good thing for gyros. Okay. Come on, girl. Back on up. Yes, I know there's a little hole there. There's a little hole there. Okay. No, don't get... Oh. Come on. Back up, back up, back up. Oh. Ooh, 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 ooh. There we go. Okay. Now, let's do 6 to lower on down that suspension. So let's move her forward just a tad. And backwards just a tad. Ooh. And backwards, backwards, backwards. Ooh, 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 ooh. Gotta try to line up that connector. Come on. Why don't you like that connector? Erg. Come on, Harriet. Don't do this to me. Okay, that's gonna be like as close as I get that connector, I think, before I lower everything down. Come on, lower suspension, lower suspension, lower suspension, lower suspension. Yeah, look at how light she is. She's just bouncing around on the ground there. Okay. She seems to be floating right now. Is she high-centered on anything? No, she is up in the air, but all the wheels are off the ground. So, Keen, you got a little bit of work to do on your collisions. Oh, and you line up. Oh, look at that. Like, all over the Thursdays. We gotta put up with them, I guess. I was gonna say love them, but no, right now I'm not. I'm not even sarcastic enough right now to love this. Oh, come on, you dog. Oh, come on. We almost had you. We almost had you. Thank you. And lock. And I'm out of there. Whoo. Another Harriet. Another Harriet damaged and sore and broken. Yeah. Okay, we do have 39. Okay. Why is that not transferring to the arc furnace and stuff? Why are you not transferring? That does say it's locked, does it not? Okay, that's locked. Okay. Arc furnace is on. Okay. Why are those showing on a different grid? That is... Oh. That's why. Okay. Refinery is on. It is to use the conveyor system, yes. Okay, so refinery is working. Okay. Arc furnace. Oh. Maybe if I brought over something that the arc furnace can deal with. There we go. Something the arc furnace can deal with. That's all we needed. Why does the arc furnace number 2 not seem to be doing anything? Well then. Haven't we found a lovely new bug? So, I can hear things working in the background. I'm sure you can as well. Why? Why are we seeing nothing here? Oh. Well, now wouldn't that be why? Dedicated server has most likely crashed. Okay. Well then. We'll get out of here. We'll go over to the dedicated server. And we're going to tell it to turn off. Will it? No, it's frozen right up. Why, oh why do you do this to me, space engineers? Okay, so the dedicated server has crashed. The rovers or block weights or their effect of gravity, just gravity's changed somehow that Harriet was way lighter than usual. Bouncing all over the place. Like, yes, I know we're only in 0.35 gravity, but the other day she was not bouncing that much. Not at all. So, something fun has happened. And another server crash, so that's not really that surprising, considering the state of dedicated servers right now. They really need to get that fixed up. Because, like, right now, everything's okay, fine, I'm running this on my home computer. But when I want to do this more seriously, and I want to get a dedicated server running, I will not deal with this. So, space engineers, Keen Software House, please fix the dedicated server application and its stability, and then you can see, or your partners can see, more support from us in the community wanting to run servers. Because right now, this is just a little bit ridiculous. Okay. We are at 50% RAM usage and 60% usage of my CPU. None of my cores are maxed out, I can see on my other monitor. So there's no reason we should be having hang up right now. No reason. Beautiful, beautiful game you've got. I've got over 1,000 hours in it. I'm loving Space Engineers. But Keen, please start. I've never been a big guy for saying, hey, start working multiplayer, everything else can wait, but at this point, yeah, I'd like a little bit more time to put in a multiplayer, please. Please, 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 pretty please. Okay, so the server, it crashed. And the last save was quite a while ago, because I have it running at 15 minutes. So it's only saved once during the stream, which is both good and bad. It means Harriet will be out there in the world somewhere and not blowed up. Also bad in the sense that now we have to go find her. It's going to be the hunt for Harriet. Oh, okay. No, let's post on the server and restart a server. Run as administrator. And you know the other thing? If we could run dedicated servers in like the games list. So right now I'm using a workaround using a client called Evolve. It's a list that gets all of the other clients or the other players with me seeing myself as a LAN server as if we're all on the same network. So of course, if you let us just add our home dedicated servers to the different games list, it'd be really great. A lot easier to run a server, get some player base on it. Because right now, trying to run this home, since I'm not spending money on a server while these sorts of games are happening, a lot harder to draw people in. Just a little bit. Okay, they do apparently base so they're now on the server. And wait for a restart. Let's make use of my here. Actually, this is my favorite scripts. Hey, I just noticed something. My noise gate is sensitive enough to pick up my voice when it starts, but when I start humming to myself, you all are spared that agony. That is very fortunate for you. Okay, so server is showing good currently. And we are loading in, and space engineers were waiting on it. Okay, so instead of the dedicated server crashing this time, now the space engineers client has stopped. Oh, no! It may have just started responding again. The mouse is moving, and we don't have a little Windows box over it. Ooh, Windows thought she died, but no, she's back. Okay. Let's see, what state are we in? So we've got a Harriet here. And we have a Harriet with 2, 3 wheels. Okay. So it must have froze on one of the quick saves. There we go. Okay. So Harriet's lowered right down to the ground where she needs to be for... Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. For connecting to the connector. Ooh. Come on, girl. Connect up. Connect up. Or no, sorry. She's still at a fairly high... Her rear haunches are still fairly high. Okay, so we're going to hit 6 to lower those down. Ooh, 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 ooh. We'll hit P to lock that all up. Okay. Okay, lower a little further. Little further. Come on, go. Come on. There we go. Okay, unlock the wheels. Just back on up, back on up, back on up. Oh yeah, and these divots here, that's from one of the many times Harriet decided to blow up on me. Okay, so we need to come this way. Come on. Lock. Ooh, 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 ooh. There we go. We're locked. I'm out of the cockpit. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Sir Darmok just joined in. Now is our arc furnace working? No. Oh, right, that's because the refinery has stolen all the nickel. And all the iron. But now things seem to be working almost as if they were going smoothly. It almost feels wrong when Space Engineers is working smoothly at this point. Oh, it's kind of sad. Kind of sad. Okay. So, I will not need this for now. Nor this. Or this. Actually, let's get rid of all the tools. And we'll keep a drill. And we are going to go off exploring for a nice high ridge or mountain to launch ourselves off of like crazy people. That's not quite enough. Let's go this way. So we're just going to do a jetpack burn. Get nice high in this atmosphere. 94%. We're almost top speed. There we're top speed. Jetpack off. Okay. Find ourselves nice high. Ooh, that might be high now. So there's our base. Are we rolling yet? No, I think we've got almost stable orbit going. No, now we are losing altitude. Okay, so let's adjust that some. Either that or the ground is raising greatly. Okay. Where is very high? There's an interesting trend there, though. Sand trenches. Not like rats. That'd be sweet if they had some other sorts of resource mining. Actually, you know what? Hey, modders, can you do that for us? A resource mining that would then modify how we perceive the world. So it's like a HUD overlay where if you consume spice which you've mined on Arrakis, then all of a sudden your vision goes blurry or something. Isn't that a great mod idea? Come on, guys. I think I like that. Hey, screenshot. And let's do another burst of juice here. Jetpack exploration time. We fly in high through the atmosphere. Wow. With this low gravity and the efficiency of my jetpack right now, I might almost be able to leave orbit, or leave the atmosphere, gravity, well, whatever, of this moon, with just the jetpack. But I don't want to do that. We have promised you a pitching machine type apparatus. That is what we'll be doing, is getting a pitching machine type apparatus. There's our mountain. I think that's a higher point. Let's see if we can do a little bit better than that. Come on, where's a really, really tall point? Oh. Well, gravity's having less of an effect on me here. No, that is a pretty tall point. I think that's where we're going to go back to. Okay, so 20k from the main base. Fairly tall point. We'll build our pitching machine right here. This mountain I shall deem Mount GTFO. Okay. So, you guys know the drill. You are going to get a quick be right back screen. Oh, is my microphone on mute? Are you not doing anything? Oh, that may be Sir Darmok in the chat. Okay, because OBS, my broadcasting software, says I do have my microphone going. So as I do a quick mic test from the stream, and also mark this GPS location, please bear with my be right back screen. Thank you. Let's try that, see if that fixes it. Try constant quality settings instead of a constant bitrate setting. Because it seems it always starts off good for a fair amount, and then out of nowhere... Ooh, this is scary. Harriet's connector is attacking the base. Yep. I'm just gonna run over here and wait for an explosion. I see sparks just flying over here. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna see if the audio is catching up any better on the stream now or not. Well, it seems like that may have done it for me. Just the bitrate upload to be constant quality instead of a constant speed. Oh, nope, it's back down to a low input on YouTube's end. It's a little bit disappointing since I just updated the OBS software and a lot of other things are working very nicely now. Seems that always something has to put a chink in it, eh? Okay, so those things are working. We're gonna detach Harriet here and see if she's gonna blow up again or what's gonna happen. No, the open broadcasting software just collects audio from the default audio device. So as long as the TeamSpeak audio is going through my current listening device, everything works hunky-dory. You haven't happened to find any silver on this moon, eh? So I cannot make a secondary med bay. That is troublesome. That'd be interesting. Nice. Okay. I guess this hill will have to do if I Okay. We'll have to get rid of that later then. Well, it's a fixed point. The voxels are all fixed points. So that won't be the issue. But what may be the issue is people in their spacecrafts going, hey, there's a nice asteroid, and getting sucked down to the planet. Although that could also be very amusing as well, so. Hmm. Okay, why are you not assembling stuff, assembler? Okay, and the assembler is acting very funky as well. It's, counting down motors, but not actually building them, and not pulling the resource to build them. Mhm. Hmm. Yep, I cannot currently adjust the inventory of the assembler. Single assembler. And my arc furnace seems to have stopped producing. And my refinery has stopped producing. Yet the noises are still happening, or the sounds are still happening, and I've got 39 uranium to power it all. Well, Keen's update said that they did do performance fixes for the assemblers and refineries and that, so maybe this is part of their fix. Quote unquote there, eh? Yeah, small reactors seem to pull it. Yeah, I wish I knew why my bitrate was so low. I've got 10 megabit per second upload speed. I do not know why my internet connection is maxing out right now at about 0.8 megabits. No, that would have been, that's Brendan's. That is a very, very good ship, yes. Yep, that's one of his original designs. Yeah, it doesn't quite fit his color scheme, eh? Okay, so I'm about to start building up the scary. The scary is our much talked about plan of a vehicle launching wheel based mechanism. I would ask for your help if the resources were currently being produced for it, but since they are not currently being produced, I'm just going to start building up a footprint for it, and then we can work on it from there. Everything. For the last 2 weeks, I've not been able to mine because everything keeps blowing up. Yes. Things don't blow up in space. Good note. Or just less frequently. Hence it being called Space Engineers. That would be appreciated. Trying to decide whether I have to do this as a straight line or a 45-degree angle or how I do it. Steel plate and motors and basically everything for wheels. Large block single wheels. 1x1s. But a lot of them are going to be necessary here. Don't you have my base coordinates? I gave them to you yesterday. Or Thursday. Just before I said screw this, I'm leaving. Stuff blew up. It's just named base. Most likely, yes. Unless the 121K is 1K up, and then it's your space base. We're gonna have to build a new ship. And I have promised my viewers and would-be viewers that everything I'm building for this survival scenario is being built in without blueprint. So, yeah, it's all gonna be built in survival. So yes, this is... Well, I find when I have to build by hand in survival the slow way, I come up with some unique designs I would otherwise. I may have run out of... No, I have not run out of... So, oh, I just am placing that in the wrong direction. Okay, and then I'm gonna have to mirror this contraption. Ooh. How many wheels will we need? Mm-hmm. 6, because the number came right out of my mouth. Pretty much, eh? Okay, so that will not build there. Yes, when you get over here, you'll see this, and you'll be like, oh no, we're all gonna die. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 motors so far. Or wheel suspension blocks. And that's just for one side of this. And we're at 10. 11. And let's do 12 for good measure. And then the walkway to get to it. Because that might be a good thing to have. Okay. And I ran out of steel plate. And now I'm unable to transfer to my own inventory. But I can transfer out of my inventory. Yes. So I will be relogging in here. Well, a lot of the multiplayer is being pushed back until other stuff has been fixed with the multiplayer. Hmm. I'm not sure if that's going to be enough wheels to launch to a velocity to exit the planet. Well, we only have a top speed of 200. No, 200 meters per second. Okay, so 200 meters per second is top small ship speed. We have 12 motors, and you cannot do math because we do not yet know the weight of the ship. Because we'll be building a ship from scratch. Oh, why did I build a catwalk when the frame itself acts as a catwalk? I am smart. Sometimes you overlook things. Little things like that. Oh, I'm a jackass. Well, I built this on a hill in such a manner that I will not be able to build the other side. Yeah, thank you for this lip lap. Okay, well, I'll be reloading here. So what have you done now that you're saying oh dear about? Did the rover just blow up? Do you think that the blocks are lighter on planets today than they have been the last weeks? Because I found that every little bump that Harriet went over, she was being tossed around like a rag doll. Mm-hmm. Unless you respawn, then maybe. Oh, it may not be with faction yet. So I'll check that out. Oh, guess what just crashed? Space Engineer's client died. Okay, and let's see why the streaming is being funny. Oh, what are you doing? Stream health. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Okay. Okay, what is happening now? So now we're getting a black screen from the open broadcasting software. Okay. That may have been just a huge mistake. Oh, right. Oh, no, that was the huge mistake. There we go. Ooh. Okay. Why? Oh, why are we getting no video right now from the stream? Right now, the Space Engineer's game capture does not seem to be wanting to actually capture. So where is spaceengineers.exe? Okay. I'm sorry, everybody, but I have no idea why open broadcasting software has just decided that you'll no longer get to see space engineers. Okay, so this will be the end of the stream for now. If you're wanting to watch the exciting conclusion, conclusion, right? If you're wanting to watch me start building up this horrible, horrible contraption, which will probably kill us all, the video will be uploaded. This is all being recorded as well, so the video will be uploaded. And I am sorry about the horrible internet issues we've been experiencing tonight. I just don't know what's been going on. Yeah, Space Engineers just isn't being captured right now. Okay. Cargo, we'll drop all that off. And we're going to exit Space Engineers. This time we're going to exit it properly without it crashing on us. And then we're going to see if any other Space Engineers clients are currently running. Application history. Well, there's a lot of unnecessary crap running. Thank you, Windows 10, for being like that. But I do not see any other Space Engineers. Spacey, spacey, Space Engineers. Where are you? No. And Steam allows me to restart the game, so it should not be running. Oh, there we go. We are back with fresh video. Okay. Let's try that. Perfect. Oops, I did not mean to go full screen on my stream. Yes, yes, yes. I know there was a long part of my stream where it was just blackness. Again, I am very sorry about that, folks. Yes, why are we uploading at such a low speed? Okay, automatic reconnects are on. Video should be recording at... Yeah. Why are we not working? Hmm. Let's try going back to a constant bitrate. Okay. And what if we try variable bitrate? So things can just go up as they seem fit. We should be getting an audio bitrate of 256 bits. Hmm. Okay. Go over to the stream and get it all caught up to current. It seems to be streaming at almost full speed on YouTube now. Okay. So, we are building a scary, scary thing. And this scary, scary thing, we hope, should launch us into space. And it drops lower on this side, right? Yeah, that should do. That should do nicely. Okay. Right. Steel plate. Grab steel plate. There we go. Okay, at least we are getting an orange streaming health rating right now from YouTube instead of a ugly red one. I'm sorry, I really don't know why that was happening. Okay, so that's what? 4. Let's go for 5 launching wheels, just for good measure. And then we'll start our climb. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 7, 8. There we go. A very, very scary pitching machine. So we're hoping that as we accelerate with these wheels, they launch us off into orbit at enough speed that we can escape the planet. I really hope this works. I highly doubt it will work, but I always hope it'll work. And we cannot add to a wheelbase now. Okay. That's a little bit of a pain, but we can live with that. That should be enough for blocks. I guess 3 blocks, that is. 3 blocks enough? No, we want 4 blocks wide. Nine, 1, 9, 1, 9, 1. Sorry, just talking to myself as I place these things. There we go. And then we want 2. 9, 2. Okay. Well, we can try this, see if it'll launch us once it's built. I hope it does, otherwise we're going to be expanding this into the atmosphere forever, more as an escalator than anything else. There we go. Instead of a pitching machine launcher, we could make the forever rising escalator. Because I'm sure that's just as impressive, right? No. We want this to launch. Because not only does that seem more fun, it also seems more ridiculous, especially when we consider space engineers and how well it likes rotor physics. And by that I mean how it doesn't like rotor physics at all. Okay. So we can now access this here. Oh, this is a big project. And then building a ship. And then launching the ship. And then rebuilding everything as we die. Yes. Okay, steel plates in. Steel plate in. Gonna need a lot of motors. And a fair amount of steel plate, it looks like, as well. Okay, that is actually functioning now. So if we go to assembling, let's get a few hundred motors going. We'll get more steel plate. We'll get steel tube because I know we need that. And then construction components. There we go. We will need a lot of construction components. Oh, and large steel tube. 6 large steel tube per motor block. Okay. This is when I wish I also had a welding rig. Okay, One side has all of the steel plate it needs. Ooh, that was a longer jump than I expected, but we came out of it unscathed. Nice. Those wheels are gonna need just a ton of construction components. Like, ridiculous amounts of construction components. Okay. One more? Do we get one more? Not quite. Low gravity jumps! Yay! Okay, so it seems that things go green for a while on the stream, and they go orange, then they go green, but at least I'm not dropping back down to red. Okay, that was where I didn't like being, was in the red area. Hello! Okay, so I almost have all the wheel suspension blocks filled with steel plate. I am so sorry I forgot to do that. Get right on that. Okay. Oh, have you accepted me to the faction yet? No, you have not. Because everything is set to share with faction if you accept me in the faction. You have been accepted. There we go. Now I will. So yes, you'll see this monolithic construction of insanity. And I'm not sure if this has got enough wheels on it to actually launch us to the speed we need. Probably like 13 more wheels. And that's 13 long, not 13 additional. So 26 more. So if you'd like to start filling up either small steel tube or construction components or something, we can get this being built. This is so freaking ridiculous. Sure, and then I'll start on large steel tube. Small steel tube? Okay, there's going to be more being built as soon as this run of steel plate is done. Oh, we're definitely going to need more large steel tubes as well. Let's get another 300 of those. And yeah, we'll need a ridiculous amount of construction components with all those wheels. Oh, the rover? So it's like, you abandoned me, so, screw you. Man, 6 large steel tube apiece. He can only carry 30 large steel tube. Gonna take a little while. Uh, 6 per? I will do the same. So I just grabbed a bunch of motors. You're working on that side. I'll move to the other side. Hmm. Well, there are a lot of people hosting a lot of different games over Evolve. Yeah. Unfortunately, yeah, it goes through their VPN service. But as I was saying a little earlier in my stream here, as soon as Space Engineers is working reliably, I'm gonna have no problem purchasing or renting a server to actually get things running here. Mm-hmm. Ah, what is your upload speed? Yep, that will not function. Okay, did you get all those filled with motors? S Nice. Both the large and small variety, eh? Okay, well, I am grabbing more large steel tubes. Okay, that has large. Got him. Oh, we still have to do all the wheels yet. And those are large steel tubes and construction components galore. Okay, a lot of these are going to be close to finish, but I'm running low on energy, so I'm just putting tubes in them. Yes, and then we get to figure out what sort of crazy ship will be launched from this. Okay. I am thinking something with a large skid pad type wing on either side. almost as if the Normandy was laying on her back. Which company? Oh, I do not know those ones. Okay. That would be the large ship, anybody who's watching the stream, that is shown while me and 50-foot Ant are going through a bunch of my blueprints. We spawned a very large ship there. Yeah. So that was an interesting stream. I'm kind of afraid to watch it for myself, where me and 50-foot Ant were drinking some whiskey and started streaming, and Space Engineers was being a pain in the ass. So we just went over to creative mode, showed off a bunch of stuff, and then played Contagion and yelled at each other because we were drinking. Ah, we'll work it out one of these days. Nice. Actually, I've decided that Thursdays I'll no longer be doing a Space Engineers at least online stream because so many things seem to break. Uh for the next couple Thursdays before I get my other project that'll be replacing my Thursday night stream ready, would you like to work on your ship together? We can have a joint a cooperative creative mode. See if we can't get that thing finished off. Well, my end goal of this survival series is to have a functioning shipyard. Maybe if we have that finished, fully polished enough, that can be the test to the adequacy of the shipyard. If it can build a Kildari. Oh, right, yes, you did that multi-level docking bay. I do love that design. I don't think it does yet. That was implemented afterwards. I actually have it before the hydrogen tanks, or just after we put the hydrogen tanks in the wings. So it's a couple months old now. Mhm. Mhm. Here's the big common room where crap goes. And then you're such a lazy welder. You're like, oh, it's ready to go now, and run away. You do know that does affect the durability of the item. Oh, and now my Steam overlay is showing up in OBS again. This is a very bizarre thing. Okay, I like that. That will have to be saved to my ships folder. Oh, we need motors in this one here. Okay. There we go. I'm just going to go around finishing off the top bit of these. But, but yeah, I did, one in every three. I had started this on the other side of the base, where then the hill goes uphill from there. And it started off lower to the ground, so we could have only built one side, not the full thing. Ooh, I'm just thinking now, I could have put one runner rail, and then the wheel suspension on either side, and then have a small ship that straddles it. I'm not redoing it now, though. Mm-hmm. Wow, I thought this was going to take way more resources. True enough. Okay, well this one has large steel tube in it. Whoa, 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 whoa. I meant to jump over to one wheel. Apparently I jumped over like 3 wheels. Oop. And I'm gonna jump right over that one. Yep. And I'm gonna fall and... Oh, hey, I didn't die. Nope. So I was jumping on top of those wheels to get to them. Okay, I'm just gonna carry large steel tube to each one. Nice. Oh, don't overshoot, you erg. That was all me. I overshot that. I'm realizing, though, that I must get a better mic very soon. Yeah, this one here. I've got the noise gate set up so it won't pick up as much background noise when I'm not talking, but there is a lot of dirty mic noise just from, poor quality microphone. Yep. Ah. I had it what I thought was set up really good, but then after the stream with 50-foot ant, I think I might actually be overdriving it a bit. Maybe if I move it out like... There we go, that's a little quieter. I'm not driving it quite as tall or quite as far. I'll see if that makes a difference when I listen to my... Do you get less staticky noise in it? No. Like, I'm gonna use this analogy that no one here will understand or comprehend. Because Darmok. Mm-hmm. Okay. Because, yeah, it doesn't seem to be jumping as high. I'll have to see if I have artificial gain turned on now, too. because when 50-foot Ant was over, he was playing with a whole bunch of settings because he stayed up way later than I did and was like, oh, I don't want to bother him, so I'm going to mess with his sound settings so it goes through the headphones. And he ended up disabling a bunch of sound devices and other crap. And yeah. Okay, this is really hard. Or not hard, but just time consuming when I don't have jetpack fuel. And of course, there's no ice here to get more hydrogen. I haven't seen any. Oh, don't worry about it. If this gets us off the ground, then yeah. So either this is going to do one of two things. Get me off the ground in a completely spectacular fashion, or kill everything in an equally spectacular fashion. Do a backup of the server files. Agreed. Okay, so yeah, we may want to use this on an external hard drive and then put it in another different room. We're going to be testing the hell out of the Keen's performance fixes from today. Tomorrow night, I could be, yeah, probably. How well you are. Not feeling good? Mm-hmm. Ah, so your face is all going to be puffed up and looking funny. It could be. I'm thinking that could be even better than my special episode with 50-foot Ant and whiskey. Okay, can I leave those up to you? Because right now I have no hydrogen. Okay, in that case, I am going to start grabbing some materials to attempt the design of a launch craft. Oh, and I'm going to need interior plate. Okay, where is our center? That is center. Mm, that's what I was just asking myself. There we go. Could do something like... Okay, well there's a build platform. Now I just figure out how, if I build it there, am I going to get it onto the wheels. At this point, I do not think more wheels is the solution. Because if this is not enough wheels, we may be in serious trouble. If I knew what I'd do, I wouldn't. True enough, yes. Or the other thing, if I make the front arms long enough, then they'll drop on the first set of wheels, and then it will pull itself on. Pretty much, yes. We are hoping it reaches that speed. Yes. Because if we don't reach that speed, then this is going to be a spectacular failure. Okay, let's see. Well, they'll reach like 300 kilometers per hour, these things. Yes, which we do not know. Oh, do we have any thruster components here? Yay, we can build 10 small thrusters on something that has to be heavy enough to survive this launch. It will not slow down well. This is a very interesting missile launch system. Oh, okay. Ah, so it wasn't just us. Transplanetary, eh? Why? Well, like, yes, space to atmosphere missiles, great, but transplanetary? That means they have to travel like 600,000 kilometers. It would be impressive, but damn, that would be like, oh, I hit my target 3 days from now. But jump drives you cannot trigger. The only issue with jump drives is you cannot trigger them remotely. Merv? Mm-hmm. Yep. Ah. See, I've been wanting to do just a missile boat type ship that would be sort of like that. Mm-hmm. There's surprisingly less resources than they thought they'd be. Oh, damn it. Keep falling off. Okay. Are you adjusting stuff right now, or was that just a very weird glitch? Because all the wheels, like, jumped. Yay! That gives me faith in this project. I say that sarcastically. Well, you need the weight of the vehicle, don't you? I am so glad you are smarter at numbers than I am. Darmok, the magic math man. What? Nice! Nice! You, sir, are marvelous. Oops. I fell down again. Ooh, do I have to make that wider? Do you think I should stay at that width so it gives it some give, or should I do it 2 blocks wider? Just 1 block wider, but then she's asymmetrical. And I think for this sort of mechanical motion, we need it to be symmetrical. Incorrect math? How dare you? Like, if we knew we were going on a single plane, that would be a lot easier, eh? I'm not sure if this is long enough to hold everything we need it to. Hmm. Guess I should start building the main body of it. Of course I overshot again. Go. Okay. Do I need large steel tubes for adding thrusters? I can't remember, it's been a while. Yes, large steel tubes. When you say we have 10 thruster components, that worries me just a little bit. Yeah, I know I want at least 2 facing backwards. Or, for retro thrust, I should say. You know what? Let's do this with style. We're going to use the fighter cockpit. And the fighter cockpit has the large conveyor on the back. Uh, Oxygen tank. That's what we need. Okay. And now, the conveyor pieces I'll need. Yeah, this is going to be a bit longer. Uh, 1 or 2 medium cargo containers, you figure? Just to get us up into space and... Oh, I don't even have enough to build a secondary med base, so... I'm gonna have to be meeting you up there. Is that even possible? This needs to be longer, doesn't it? No? I doubt it would quite meet our needs here. Okay. So, as you all can see, or hear at least, Sir Darmok is the wizard of math, and he is gonna save us. Or his math is gonna fail him, which has happened a couple times. And we're all gonna die. With this venture, I I'm highly leaning towards the all gonna die kind of ending. It's what I see happening. I just do not see that contraption boding well. The other issue is with how the wheels feel like they have less friction now, whether or not we'll be able to get enough friction to actually accelerate this thing in low gravity. Or whether it's going to need so much weight to get that friction that we'll not be able to accelerate it. Which is a possibility. Huh. I may not have enough reactor components. We may have to go kill Harriet. Unfortunately, at this point, I don't have a big problem with that. Okay. More computers, more steel tubes, and oxygen stuff. No! Stop over jumping! You know what? Screw it. Less finesse, more manageability. That's what we're going for here. Okay, so I'm gonna stop the stream here for just a moment as I attempt to fix my audio stream. Apparently the audio is what's causing issues right now, so I'll be... Okay, and I'm back. Or am I? Are we on the Be Right Back screen? No, we are back. Okay, there we go. So, I've upped my bitrate some. We're gonna see if that helps. Because I was only uploading at 3,000 bits per second, and now I'm uploading at 4. So we're gonna see if that actually stays steady. And I've told it to hold at a constant bitrate. Hopefully that does actually hold at a constant bitrate. Because if it starts falling here again, I think that's what my issue is. I also may have to try running the game at a lower resolution setting. Oh, I didn't grab those parts, did I? No. Okay, may have to try running the game at a lower resolution. Just so that I can not have the broadcasting software working on a rescaling. Because right now I am running at 1080, but I am only broadcasting at 720 to save on bandwidth. Trying to make it nice, fast, and smooth for you all. So we will see how that works for us. And I'm just going to get back to different analytics. There. Perfect. Okay, let's see. What do we got? Okay, so I'm going to want more of those. Going to want more of those. Do some more of that. We need some large steel tubes. Oh, and apparently that fills us up. Okay. Okay. So, I bet none of you have done this before. Well, at least you know that no matter how crazy my promise is, I'll deliver on it. Because this here is pretty whack job. Metal grid, and displays, and bulletproof glass. Alright, this requires more bulletproof glass than the other one, doesn't it? Okay. Still, while crouched, the welding doesn't quite seem to line up properly. That's an issue that has remained. Okay. Do, 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 do. I have no idea how this is going to work. If it's going to work, or if we're all just going to die. As long as I get a high enough altitude that the small thrusters will function to some degree, I think we should be alright. But unless I can hit that altitude, we are coming down, and we're going to come down hard. Okay. Unnecessary blocks shall be removed. These are all necessary, at least I feel so, because without them, those struts are going to fall off, and I want them fairly solid. Okay. So we need another one of those. Okay, and then directly under that we will have a gyroscope. Gyro there? Yeah, gyro. So, why do I just have a tank? Because inside the atmosphere here, we will be collecting oxygen from the low oxygen atmosphere and compressing it. That's what we'll be doing. I just have to find a way to get to the nose of this vehicle. Now when Darmok comes back, he'll have a little bit of hydrogen, and I'll just have him get that done for us. Now, who would have figured that? So, the issue I was having with streaming was I wasn't actually outputting a high enough bitrate. I was like, oh no, I don't want a higher bitrate because that's going to slow everything down, right? Nope, apparently I still have a bit to learn about this whole streaming business. Okay. 2 medium cargo containers. Yep. Yep, that'll do it. Displays and more interior plate. And Displays and more interior plate. Okay, let's grab a bit of that, and then we'll grab... Do I have no displays? Really? Okay, we will build some displays. There we go. Displays. And interior plate. Where are you, interior plate? Oh, is Mike moving around up there? There he is. Sir Darmok is back. So, what are you thinking of the skid so far? I'm not sure if with the skid being lower than the body, whether it's going to be top heavy and just flip or what's going to happen, but we'll soon find out. I'm actually impressed with how well this has gone up to this point. I'm pleasantly surprised. Oh, I was already talking to myself on the stream being like, yeah, this is not going to end well. Whoa! I'm flying now. And now I'm falling. And did I die? No. Ha! Yay for me. Can you build us some bulletproof glass, please? 40 units. Do we have everything we need for reactor components? Ah, I thought we needed silver for it. Like 60 or 80. Huh. Of course it is. Okay, well, we'll have to rip the reactors off of Harriet. I wish I had gravity generators. That way I'd be doing a anti-grav lift instead of ridiculous pitching ball machine. Only the ones that are in the mid bay. Yep, that sounds right. So yeah, we'll just have to tear them off of Harriet. I'm not too worried at this point. Harriet has served her purpose. Yeah, like with how light she was today, just bounced all over the place and then died. Neither do I. We just have to dig into it. You expecting me to remember where I put stuff on my ship? And it should be mirrored on both sides. Why is that? Oh, or that was my emergency reactor. You can always look through the thing, you know, control panel. Okay, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. Oh, we're only gonna have one thruster side to side if I do it that way. Hmm. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. Oh well, this will just have 3 reactors then. In that case, we may have to put a couple batteries on it. Doesn't matter to me. Yep. Can you place a vent on the nose? Because we're gonna need to compress oxygen in that. And the other thing we also have to remember is that we can only load the cargo containers by hand from the sides. Okay. Let's see. Battery, 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 battery. Where are you, battery? There you are. Okay. No. She is kind of looking like a water strider. Ugly bug, anyway. Perfect. Batteries just need power cells. So they take 20 each. Okay. Yep. I overbuilt those, that's for sure. Batteries we have to set to discharge. Because otherwise, one will drain the other down trying to recharge from it. Yeah. Do you think we should have more than the one gyroscope on this? Okay. Scary, scary thing. Batteries, cargo containers. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hmm. Can place 3 more thrusters. Well, we've got 10 total, right? So right now we can place 3 more on this ship. So how... We have no forward thrusters currently. And 2 more downwards or something? Okay. We need large steel tube then. Okay. So yeah, if we put one, where were you thinking of putting them? Okay, so I was thinking at the back here, either side of this upward facing one. We put 2 more down, either side of it. What's that? Haha, you want to go along with us, eh? Do you want to do it on the front or do you want to do it on the side? Kind of inboard. Because it can fit right beside the reactors. Nowhere near here. Safest place to put the seat is do not place the seat. Oh, we need a cockpit on the platform to drive the wheels. One of us does. Or we can remote control block it. Yep. That means we need we need an antenna on both. Antenna components, they just take like iron and nickel, right? Silica, we got lots. 3 on a small ship, 40 or 50 on the large ship, I believe. A ridiculous amount to carry on a one times inventory. I know that. This thing is so ridiculous. Mm-hmm. The HMS Water Strider, aka the bad idea. I don't know, I heard of this one guy once having a ship with a lot of rotors and attaching it to a station via landing gears. That's pretty much a bad idea too. But that's a common sense bad idea in space engineers. This is just like we are making a magnificent mistake. Yeah, you just have to build the actual living portion of the base and a landing platform, and then we got this takeoff platform. We can launch debris up into space and land, or small recon vessels into space we can launch. Ah, where have you placed her? Oh, there. Okay. I thought you were talking about the small ship one. I'm seeing that. Nice. Are you gonna weld this one all the way? Uh, okay. Do you have hydrogen? I'm gonna need you to complete some parts of this then. Oh, I've got no idea. Currently the scrap pile until we actually build something of it. I don't know. It's pretty bare bones. Okay, so off the front of this ship, on either pylon, I need it to go probably 4 blocks forward. Or no, uh, 3 blocks forward of just regular armor. And then a long armor slope. And then above it, the 45-degree armor slope. To get a rounded section when it transitions from flat to 45 degrees there. Yeah. So just like ski tips on it. It needs ski tips. What's that? Oh, which one's Prometheus again? Oh, and flew too close to the sun? Ah! So you are foreshadowing this is gonna end poorly, eh? Merrick knows. Merrick knows all. Oh yeah. I am so glad this is all being documented. Oh, and I found out what my issue was with my low upload rate. I actually had it set to too low an upload bitrate. So I actually wasn't uploading fast enough on my end. It wasn't a bottleneck on YouTube's end or my internet. It's just I did not have enough information going up. Yeah, because usually it's the other way around. It's like, oh, I'm sending too much, I better throttle back. Okay. There we go. Nope, not yet. I'm more concerned with getting the skids all done up. Oh, and I've run out of steel plate. Yeah, in my inventory. Oh, there's lots of iron here. Now here's the question to answer. Do the skids fit across the first wheel? Yes, they do. Okay, good. So we can drop this in from there, and yeah, that should work. Pull it forward. So what I want to do is these 45-degree blocks under it, where the landing gear's attached to. I'm gonna leave those. I'm gonna take out the row of large ship blocks behind it and put 45s there. Or maybe the bigger section of the two-part ramp. Yeah, we'll do that. And then we'll cut away these 45s. And it will just lower the nose onto those wheels. Or at least that's the plan. Ah, that's why I use the wheel blocks instead of rotors, because we can adjust the suspension ride height in the middle to make a nice, long, easy slope. Yeah, exactly. We just have to figure out which wheels are which. Well, it's not like we have a retarded number of wheels here. Oh, and we must finish the thrusters before we get too far ahead of ourselves. Do you still have the large steel tubes in your inventory? Okay, I'll go grab some. Oh, you're grabbing some? Okay. Because, yeah, we want the what? The one forward thruster and the two downwards? Okay. Okay. So, if you can do a thruster either side of this upward facing one on the rear, just facing down. Okay, and then let's do the forward facing one right in the middle of those facing backwards. Or that works too. Yeah, I was thinking just in below, but that works. It's not a pretty beast. Okay, we just need thruster components. That's it. Thruster components, get some uranium in her. Okay, it's not auto-balancing then. It all got sucked in by one. There we go. We got 3 full. Okay. How's that nose looking? Okay. Oh man, this is so ridiculous. If this works, it's gonna be like a Frankenstein moment. It's alive! Okay. There we go. Now let's set up the wheels before we drop it, of course, but is there anything else we need on there? Okay. Since there is uranium here, I'm gonna set our batteries to recharge. There we go. So they will be recharging, and then we'll be running off battery power. And let's set that vent, air vent, to depressurize. There we go, and our oxygen tank will be slowly filling. Oh, can we move the antenna inboard? Here, I think I can move it. Oh, damn it, I overshot it. I'm just thinking the unfinished reactor, we can grind it off and put the antenna sideways in there. So just up on top where that unfinished reactor is. Oh, it looks like we might be able to do this in sunlight too. Or is the sun setting on us or rising on us, or where the hell is the sun? I do not yet see it over the horizon. Hmm. Okay, I'm gonna place down our remote control block that we'll use for controlling these wheels, hopefully. Do you even know if wheels function on a station? Yay! Planning ahead! Interior plate is all that needs. Okay. Can ah yes, that's an important distinction. Okay, what was I looking for? Interior plate. That's what I wanted. What's that? Well, we did talk about this on the very first stream I ever did, so whether that's forethought or premeditation as we murder a ship, I'm not quite sure. Okay, I just adjusted my mic some more. How's that sounding? Okay. Because I'm just trying to get that crackly staticiness out of it, and I think it was just being overdriven as I was talking. So now that it's sitting further away and actually pointed away, it seems to be picking up a little better. This is so bizarre. Yes, that's the one you're talking about. Okay, so guess what? The wheels are not working. From the remote control block. Control wheels. Yep, show her a... I think it is because it's a station. So, at its current state, yes. What we have to do is build pylons, landing gear on it, a landing pad that it's going to connect to. What? We'd have to cut the refinery. Or just that one wheel. Landing gear are 2 blocks tall, correct? I love your confidence. Okay. That means we also have to power the chucking station now. We got battery components, right? Build more battery components. You cannot lock landing gear onto a base. Like, a base will not attach landing gear to itself, correct? For some reason, I think it won't. Not sure whether that's pessimism or previous experience. Yeah. Okay, landing gear. So this is the sketchiest part yet. Because right now, all this hard work we just put into could easily flop forward. I wonder if automatically automatically attaching landing gear would attach fast enough when we disconnect this. Okay. Well then, this just got a whole lot scarier. Like, I didn't expect it to work fully, but I also didn't expect to have to tear half of it apart. Hmm. Like, you know that thing you just built over the last hour? Now you have to risk everything. Welcome to Space Engineers. Okay, so we're gonna have to detach that one wheel. We might just have to move everything forward one block. Or actually, never mind. We remove the block in between the set of wheels. And then hopefully the skid has enough forward thrust to push itself onto the next set of wheels. That's what we'll do. Okay, so we need power on... Nope, this area is not the skid. The skid will be cut off right here. We do not want to cut them yet. Oh, yes, I'm just gonna move this, gonna move this remote control first. Oh, and before we cut anything, we have to remember, build the landing gears. That could be an important step. It could be slightly important, yes. Nice. Didn't work that time, did it? Oh, that also means we now have to move the antenna onto this construction. Oh, that's where you're building the batteries, okay. You're thinking of making a mobile launching station? If this works, we modify it into the largest POS contraption ever. I have more faith in crashing the server than this actually functioning as intended. That's why we're gonna make a save first. Okay, is the other battery built, or does it also have to be done? Oh, okay. And 10 more steel plate. Okay, we want to set these batteries to recharge. Because we want them to have as much power as possible. Oh, you're having that glitch? Yay! Okay. Oh, that's not what I wanted to select. I wanted to select the antenna. There we go. Yes, I'm attempting to move the antenna currently. Okay. There we go. Just in front of the remote control block. Oh, I just thought of something. Did I pull a stupid? Nope, okay. I was like, when I was trying those wheels, did I have the handbrake on? It was off, yes. We are not doing this work completely in vain. You have to constantly be torquing her gyros in one direction to keep her level, but otherwise, yeah. That is not part of the launcher. It's not gonna be part of the launcher at all. That rock will not interfere. So yeah, it's gonna be cut right in front of the first set of wheels. Yeah. Man, there's a lot of crap that goes into a large antenna. How did you get it built so fast? Apparently. Well, all the radio components are over now. It's just like the large steel tube and other BS. Ah, true enough. You're like, here's an open port that I can use. Okay, it just needs steel now. Okay, let's grab 100 construction components. And we'll get rid of that. And we'll grab like 30 motors, 100 steel tubes. Did we put thruster components on it? I don't think we've yet got thruster components in it. Do you have steel plate? Ah, because oh, that one needs large steel tube as well. But other like the one landing gear only needs steel plate. Okay, this other one only needs large steel tubes and steel plate as well. Yes, but I had to grind stuff off the antenna. That's why I wasn't using it there. Yes. I had to think though, did I pull an idiot? No, there was a reason I wasn't using that. Okay. I don't think we need any more. Oh, we need, yeah, just better than 100 steel plate over here. Okay, so just the landing gear behind me. 3K? No, we need only like that 100. Oh. Honestly, like if we've got the thruster components on the Water Strider or the Icarus or whatever the hell we're calling it, I think that's it. We just have to pray to Merrick that this doesn't flop on its face, and we can set this up to auto lock the landing gear and then cut its ties. Do you have some more steel plate that I can get in that landing gear? 11? That's it? Okay. So just in the backmost one, the only unfinished one. Well, I can put like 4 more in it here. Okay. Landing gear. Auto lock is on. Lock. Will they lock to themselves? No. Okay, that's gonna be the scary part. And what are the batteries at? That's the only thing I'm concerned about is will those batteries have enough power to do it, or do we wait for those batteries to fill? Halfway right now. 7 minutes to fully charge. Okay. Auto locking. I think it was a lighter blue, but now it's like a really, really light blue. I can't wait for whatever DirectX 11 landing gear we get. I hope they're pretty. Something with like pistons and a heavier landing pad on them. Okay. So now it is just waiting for the batteries. Yeah, it's blue for auto lock, so as soon as it drops, it should lock on. Yep, as soon as it's its own grid, it should lock. Okay, I'm gonna cut the unnecessary scaffolding from the Icarus. Finish up a couple blocks here. Oh, while we're waiting for those batteries to charge, you know what we can do? We can set up the transition ramp area. What? Uh, they do not have a show on HUD option. Oh wait, show block in terminal, toggle block on off, show block on HUD, sorry. So 22 and 5? Okay. So 22 and 5. There we go. And we are just moving the height offset. Oh, I have to set the strength to all these to stay in place. Okay, so we're gonna go for a low power test run first. So I'll turn the power down. Strength we're gonna turn up high. Dampening high. Friction max. Okay, where are they for height now? Are they all about middle? And if I drop them right down there? That's all the wheels? And then now we just have to do... Okay. Suspension travel, no travel to our suspension. Speed limit, unlimited. Okay, so 22 and 5. Do I have to move them up or down? Up, probably, right? That way? Tell me when. What we're trying to do is make a smooth transition from them to the 45-degree angle ones. Okay, I'm coming out of... Okay. Okay, so those ones are there. Actually, I know what I want to do. Drop everything a little bit. So we'll put them all down to, like, there instead. And then 5 and 22. So 5, 22. And we want those... Something like that. Is that close to... Okay. And then what's the next set? 21 and 4. Okay. 21 and 4. Something like there. Is that nice and smooth? Okay, and then the other thing is we want to select all of them and turn steering off, propulsion on. Yes. Okay, so how's that? The 23 and up. Like for the 45-degree angle ones, do you think I should lower them to like their lowest value? For all the 45-degree angle ones. So 23 to up. Okay, I'll grab those ones first. So 23 and up. Bottomed out. And then 6 to 13. Those are bottomed out. Yeah, I like that. That's a little easier transition, I think. They look to be about half. Oh, they just hit 3/4. Okay, so batteries are on discharge now. Wheel suspensions will take off of HUD. Okay. Um, yeah. And those are set to auto lock. Okay. Okay, so where I'm standing, opposite side. Yeah. So, three, two, one, grind. They locked! Oh. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Okay. So, grid name for this is the GTFO launcher. What's that? What? So, remote control. Oh, you're already in control. Go forward? Or push W for forward? I'm not seeing any of the wheels turning. Okay. So, GTFO launcher. Remote control. Control. Left side. Oh, no! You got it, buddy! Oh, man. Um, slight problem. You know that issue where we were just slightly running out of steel plate? Oh, man. Harriet, sorry girl, but you gotta die. It's in the name of probably killing another ship as well, so don't feel so bad. Oh, man. That's just, that's too good. That's, oh, no. Don't freeze. Don't freeze now. Don't die. Are you froze up? Oh, I just ground a wheel. No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Don't die. Don't die. Don't die. Oh, what crashed? I really hope it's our client and not the server. Oh, no. No. I hear noises. Is it back? I can't move yet. Okay. Oh. Are you able to log into the server? Oh, the server just shut down. But it actually did a shutting down sequence. And then the client crashed. Yeah. It's like, excuse me now. I must die. I'll see you soon. Oh. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. This is a fantastic blender we have ongoing here. I really hope it did a proper save. Okay, so my client's back up. Ah! Depending on how far back the last autosave was, though. Oh, what time do I have it set for? I'm just gonna find out what... Oh... Hey! Another mod has been updated. Uh... ID 57456. I have no idea. Oh, two mods have been updated. Probably planets, I'm gonna guess. Because that's really the only mods we have on here. Unless it's like the admin tools. Okay. Refinery multiplier. Oh, come on. Where is floral density? Auto save in minutes. 10 minutes. 10-minute save times. And then also we're looking for... so respawn ship delete is on. Thruster date. Cargo ships are off. Yeah, cargo ships are off. I cannot see... Encounters are on though, so random encounters are still turned on. Okay, so we're just waiting for the session to initialize. Oh, looks like it may have just popped up in my server browser. I kind of hope you're right and it didn't save and we can just like move the antenna and do that cut again and have it the same the same station piece. Oh, how did neither of us catch that? As we scrambled around to save it and make sure it was not gonna fall flat on its face. The whole process of this pitching machine launcher has gone 127% smoother than I ever expected it to. So that nice polite shutdown was like, "Hey, yeah, I'm gonna I'm gonna make sure everything's okay here, and then I'm gonna commit suicide." Okay. Well, in that case, do I continue or do I not? Do I continue or do I not? So you are doing your teeth tomorrow, right? Okay. So, tomorrow, do we want to do some work on your ship and then Saturday, because I promised in the stream I'll save all the big major achievements for the stream. On Saturday, we can finish this blender. Yeah, we can stream it. I just want to save because Thursdays and Saturdays are my scheduled stream. I want to save like super major events like this for those scheduled streams. This is such a ridiculous monstrosity I'm looking at over here. Oh, okay. I'll talk to you later, man. Okay. You know, I really wish this was in daylight, because that would make a way better screenshot. Actually, let's do... That might not be a bad screenshot, as we're like... Yeah, there we go. There's the screenshot for this video. Okay, well, thank you for watching. This is Blastertoad signing off for the night. Me and Sir Darmok should be on tomorrow night. We'll be doing a impromptu stream working in creative mode, and then on Saturday for the scheduled Space Engineers stream, we will be continuing with the craziness of our batting machine or pitching machine and trying to launch ourselves into space. So, thank you again for watching. Have a great night, and I hope to see you in space.